the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Let me know that you're in the building. Hello, Facebook family. And so, yes, hopefully I can get my assistant to share me in my business tip, motivation, and inspiration group. Hello, gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, TikTok is in the building. Instagram is in the building. My Facebook family is in the building. Hello, gorgeous. It's Friday. What are you doing today? Today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you are a business owner, those are the days that you like, yes. Because people get excited on Friday. People spend money on Friday. Are they going to spend money with you? And so that's the name of the game. Hello, gorgeous. Good to see you. Say hi, Jerusha. All the pretty people speak to me. I actually speak back. If you are a newbie to me, put newbie in the chat. If you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag two people or share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. Yes, you're my best friend. You my best friend. You my best friend. Sharing is caring. So when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the new rich. So let me drop some knowledge. Drop the mic. Boop. Let me drop some knowledge on some recruiting techniques for you today. I'm going to share my screen if you're on Facebook. If you're not joining me on Facebook, on Instagram, and TikTok, that's okay. You can come over here. Yes, all the fun is over here as well. Hello, gorgeous. It's Friday. So what are you doing today? Let me know. Oh, Chicago in the building. Where are you tuning in from? I love it when you put in the chat where you are from. It lets me know. I'm like, I got the whole wide world in my hand. I can talk to people from Chicago, Tennessee, New York, South Carolina. I'm like, yes. So let me know where you are tuning in from. It's Anderson is in the building. Yes, Shanika is in the building. Tanisa is in the building. Roy is in the building. Hello, how you doing? Yes, Strong Man is in the building. How are you today? It's Friday. Yes, Chicago in the building. Chicago is in the building. New York, the Northerners just love me. I don't know if they like the accent, little country girl, but they love me from the North. I love you too. They love me. So yes, good to see you. I'm excited to share some easy recruiting techniques with you. So if you have, excuse me, if you have a business, put business in the chat. Let me know I got a business. Just put business so I kind of know you already have a business. That's good to know because I help people build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threats. And then, of course, I've been showing people how to really leverage and monetize social media. And so that is important for you to market and brand yourself. I'm 100% the person that believes you better brand you, that you are the brand. I'm in, baby. It's Jerusha. And so whatever you're promoting is great. Whatever your services are, that's great. Opportunity, great, but you're still the brand. It's like Oprah is the brand, right? And so like Steve Harvey is the brand. So when you hear their names, you're like, oh, it's the person. So this is very important in understanding building a business. Yes. Oh, business. Oh, I got a lot of business owners. Put business. If you already have a business, I see you. And if you want a business, put yes. I need a business. So just put yes. Just put yes if you want a business because it's so important for you right now, especially with everything, the uncertainties in the economy, for you to understand what is available for you. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing, but do something. I just encourage people find a way to create passive income, find a way to create residual income. I'm currently developing 100 new business partners, 100 families, changing 100 lives, helping them make $100,000 a year. Like it's a huge goal, but I'm ready. I'm up for the challenge. And a part of me doing that is being a great recruiter. And so that's what we're going to talk about. So I'm Jerusha, motivational speaker, radio personality, business coach, social marketer. And I'm excited because I get to show people that there's an easier way. All you have to do is market and brand yourself. The people will come. So you do have to, if you're my people, if you're in network marketing, direct sales, social retail, you're always educating people about your opportunity. That's, some people call it recruiting. Some people call it sharing. You're always, for me, I'm educating people on what's possible. And so the biggest thing that I hear, I've been an entrepreneur for over 17 years. I know a thing or two. I built my entire organization offline, obviously until the pandemic. Right before the pandemic, I went online. So I can share with you what I know for sure. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. So understand, there are no strangers here, only friends you haven't met yet. That's it. Like, you're my friend already, strong man. You're my friend already from Chicago. Like, you're already my friend. And so a good life depends on the strength of our relationships with our family, our friends. So make sure that you surround yourself with really good people. I love really good company. I think it's important that you connect with the right people because you're going to be in a different circle. Therefore, your mindset is going to grow and your availability to people and access to people is going to change because the people you surround yourself with right now are a reflection of you. And so I'm always like, who's my really my partner? Who's my business partner? Who's my friends? Who do I want to really be connected to? So let's talk about meeting people every day. A part of building your organization, if you're in a business like that, you got to be talking to people every day. Online is different than face-to-face meeting. Like I said, I built my business initially offline. So I had the scary part, like face-to-face meeting people, right? Online, you meet people by just marketing like I'm doing now. Like I can meet all of you just right now. You can like on their page, love on their page, comment on their page, send them a message. You can meet people every day online. Offline, which is my forte. I mean, I was so good at it. I ranked number one in the whole company for recruiting and sharing with the most people. Like when I see you, we friends. Like face to face, what? Now, let me just say it is a scary thing. Most people won't do it because as children, we're taught not to talk to strangers. Stranger danger, stranger danger. Then as an adult, we're trying to teach you to talk to strangers. Weird, right? I know. But vulnerability is the only authentic state. Okay. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strength. And so it was a struggle, but your struggles develop your strength. So when you go through hardship, failures, and decide not to surrender, that is what strength is. And so I'm not going to tell you it's easy. I'm going to tell you it's possible. So how many of you think your problem is talking to strangers? Yeah. Okay. Put it in chat. You scared to talk to a stranger. You scared to talk. Okay. But we're going to release that. And the only way to actually get to know a lot of people in your network is to talk to them. So turn your obstacles into opportunities and obviously your problems into possibilities, baby. You better write that down. So Darusha said, because I am always doing what I think I cannot do. It's so important for you to stretch yourself. Those people who want to be comfortable and wait for people to come for you, for your product, wait for people to get in your organization, you're going to be waiting a long time. I cannot do it. In order for me to learn how to do it, right? I got to get into it. I got to put that energy out there. I got to start practicing it. And so knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the key to your success right now. I say it almost on every live. Knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the new rich. Okay. You want to make sure based on your knowledge, you get a job. Okay. Then you earn a certain living and then you gain respect from people because you have the knowledge. Same thing in entrepreneurship. How much do you know about social media? How much do you know about artificial intelligence? How much do you know about people building? How much? All of that you get paid based on your knowledge, babe. So I need you to understand, how this works. So turn your obstacles, I'll say it again, turn your obstacles into opportunities and your problems into possibilities, said Darusha said. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you have a warm market, which we all do, no one here has spoken to every single person they know. Lies. People like, I spoke to everybody. Girl, you didn't. You couldn't have. The average person has about 200 people in their cell phone. Online, depending on, your followers. Look at all the people that you have online. So you couldn't have talked to everybody, right? So, but if your warm market, what that means is, you'll know the terminology, is people you kind of know, of. Like, I actually don't know every person that works with my mom, but I know of them, right? Or every person, my sisters, they have friends, I know of them. So you still know them. So that's like your warm market. A person I've never seen before in my whole life, that's a cold market. And so when I say talk to everybody in your warm market, those are people that you could be recruiting in your organization. So you're one of the most, this is what I would say, write this down. Oh, I'm going to give you some great tips right now. And I'll share my screen too. If it's a warm market person, say my sister's friend or someone she went to school with, I get to say, if I know of her, she's came to our house a time or two, or, we've been to events together, something along those lines. I would probably say you're one of the most intelligent people I've known or my sister have known over the years. Could you use, I could use your opinion. Write that down. I could use your opinion. If I sent you a 5-minute video, would you watch it and give me your opinion? It's like, would you? I love this. This is from Eric Worre. It's not mine. Would you? I adopted that process when I'm talking to someone. If I sent you an online business opportunity, like a 5-minute video, would you watch it? I didn't ask them to do it yet. I'm asking, if I did this, would you do that? Then usually person's like, oh, yeah. People like to give their opinion, girl. For some reason, people like to give you their opinion. So you want to make sure, if you want to use that technique from Eric Worre, would you? Another way that you can say it is, I've always noticed how open-minded you are. You always want to compliment people. I've always noticed how open-minded you are about new ideas. Okay. If I sent you a 5-minute video on the online business that I am working on right now, would you take a look at it? So write that down. This way, it doesn't seem pushy. You don't seem like you're bothering people. I don't feel like I'm bothering people anyway, because my opportunity is so good, developing and working with me and teaching you how to create residual income. I don't feel anything. I'm like, baby, let's go. So, but if you're still in that state that you're like, I'm afraid to ask people, you want to say it in a way that you don't feel that way until you get more comfortable. But the only way you're going to get comfortable is to do it over and over and over and over and over. So you got to be uncomfortable first. Does this make sense? Another way that you can say it to somebody that you kind of know, okay? You can, if you're like doing the business, but you're not doing the business, we got a lot of people who are wanting to, but they're not really willing to. And so what you could say is to recruit this person or to get them to look at the opportunity is, I'm looking at this new business. And since you're successful, I always compliment people. Since you're successful, you seem to know what you're doing. I like to give you this opportunity to look at this opportunity. I like to give you this opportunity to give me your opinion. Then she's like, oh, okay. It seems so important, right? And I have this video. It's about 10 minutes. It talks about the online opportunity, the new business that I'm in. I love to get your opinion. People like it when you want to get their opinion. And so, boom, now she's like, okay, take the 10 minutes. It can't be 30, 40 minutes, an hour. Like, they're not going to do it. People's attention span is so short. Now it's shorter than a goldfish. So you want to make sure it's a short video. So you got this, right? Yes, say yes to reach. I'm writing this down. And very important. Okay. If you're on Facebook, let me share my screen with you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you for putting that in the chat for me. I love you already. So here are some basic recruiting tips that I'm going to share with you. If you're on my Facebook page, go ahead and tag your business besties. Go ahead and tag the entrepreneurs you know that are trying to recruit. They're afraid to recruit or afraid to share their business opportunity. We've got to start sharing with more people with the economy and everything that's happening, people losing their jobs. We're 6 months in 2023, and they're already saying it may get worse. So we got to tell people about these opportunities. And so I'm always looking at how can I help and serve somebody else? Not that I'm afraid to do it. So go ahead and tag your business bestie who's trying to recruit. Okay. So here are some basics. You can write these down. A pretty person is going to put this in the chat for me. You're going to develop a recruiting mindset. So everything, I actually used to work with this lady and she'd say, change your mindset. And if you don't know what that means, you're like, how am I going to change my mindset? I think I'm positive. You got to read books, really, or listen to books. I don't read them. I listen to them. You got to listen to books. You got to listen to people who inspire you so it can get into your mindset. When people say develop a recruiting mindset, you got to start listening to things that say you are a great recruiter. You got to say it to yourself. Oh, I can recruit anybody. If you come in 3 feet of me, I'm recruiting you. You've got to start changing the way that you think about recruiting, or I'm sharing my opportunity with everybody. For me to develop 100 families like this year, like not just part-time people who want $100,000 a year. Like for me to do that, I got to talk to a lot of people, right? I like a big challenge. So I can see, oh man, that's a big challenge. I'm always the wolf that's climbing the hill. Let's go. That's number one. The second thing is you're going to make friends, social connection. Like I said, wherever you go, you're always meeting new people. When I was recruiting offline, all the time. I couldn't even go to a restaurant without recruiting people. So you're always making friends. Okay. Number 3, you're going to develop positive daily habits. What that means is every day you should do it. Every day. The only way, they said Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, all of those people, they practiced. Kobe did 3 times a day. Every single day. It's a daily habit. So in order for you to get good at this recruiting thing, every day you should be telling somebody about your opportunity. If I showed you a business opportunity that I've been doing, would you take a look at it every single day, every day? Number 4, always be prepared. So what if somebody said, oh my gosh, I have an opportunity for you to come speak at my organization. Are you prepared? Or if someone says, hey, I'd love to interview you on my page. Are you prepared? Or if somebody said, hey, my girlfriend told me you have a business. What is it? Are you prepared? So you do have to be prepared. Number 5, you're going to tell good stories. Go get the stories in your organization. I love a good story. If you follow me, I love a good story. When the person that talked to me and that recruited me, I'm forever in her debt. Her name is Kathy, and she was so nervous. She walked up to me and she said something about a online. No, she didn't even say online. She said something about a business because it wasn't online at the time. I just heard stay at home and earning money. I don't know what else she said. I just knew, I was looking for time freedom. And God brought me someone that said, hey, you can work from home like a home-based business and earn money. And I'm like, how are you doing this? Now, I got 2 degrees. I'm just like, how? And so I enjoyed working in radio and television. So it wasn't that. It was I needed more time. And so understand, she didn't know we became friends, right? And I'm still mentioning her today. So you're always telling great stories about how this is possible. Oh, my computer about to die on me. Okay. Listen and ask great questions. I'm big on that. You're going to listen and ask great questions. If you're not asking great questions, you're doing it wrong. All right. Number 7, enthusiasm. I'm always enthusiastic if I'm talking to you about a business opportunity. If I'm trying to tell you about what I'm doing and how we're going to change the world, girl, and how we're going to show up, I'm excited about it. A lot of times I hear people telling people about their opportunity. They sound boring. So if you sound boring telling me about it, girl, working with you is going to be even more boring. And so I don't like to be bored. The moment that I'm bored, I do something else. So I need to be excited. And number 8 is you're going to have big dreams. I can already see the 100. I can see us taking pictures together on the beach together, all the 100 and their families. I can see us on stages together. Like, you got to make sure, have big dreams and visualize yourself already in it. Like, I already see it. I'm like, God did it, Jesus. I helped 100 families. Like, you've got to get into it. And that is how you will keep going. If I would you, that's correct. Thank you for writing it down. And so you got to make sure that you're recruiting more often than most of you are. I don't think you're doing it every day. You got to do it every day. Is this going to require more of you? Yes. Okay. If you don't want it to require more of you, stop asking God for it. He's going to give you exactly, right, what you're asking for in his time. But you ask for this opportunity. That means you got to be uncomfortable. Vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up and being, seen as, I'm not in control. That's how you overcome it. So vulnerability is not weakness. It's our greatest measure of courage. Let me say it like that. I'll say it again. Vulnerability is not weakness. It's our greatest measure of courage. And so, yes, it's going to take a lot of you. And it's the best improvement of yourself when you're able to be that confident and share what you know for sure so you can help somebody else. You put yourself out of the way. I have to put my feelings out of the way. Even when I go live, I'm like, it's not about you, Jerusha. It's about how many people you can help in their businesses. It's not about you. And so that is what keeps me going, because if I save one person, girl, we done changed the world. So you need to move yourself out of it. And understand, you learn as you go along the way. You don't wait. I'm going to sit down and read a book and learn. No, you start learning as you are doing. The more you learn, the more you earn. You better write that down. The more you learn, the more you earn. I've learned to respect my time. So every time you see somebody, you could talk to them. I'm respecting my space. Respecting my time has given me the clarity to accelerate and accomplish more things. Okay, I'm owning my choices. A lot of people, you're not doing that. And that's why you don't see yourself recruiting. Owning your choices. So you do have time to share with other people. Stop squandering your time. So are you owning your time? So if you're watching TV instead of taking a business course or learning a lesson or perfecting your skill, that's a choice. Okay. If you are not attending your company's events or Zooms to get further educated, that's a choice. When you decide to waste time talking to your girlfriend on the phone, finding out who did what and how they did it, that's a choice. So we all make choices. You are where you are today based on the choices you made in the past. So today is a new day. Yes, yes. Okay. So you are what you are today because of the choices you made in the past. So you have a choice to change. So we want to make sure we're recruiting and sharing with more people. My goal is so big, it scares me. If your goal doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. I'm like, oh, this is a big goal, Jerusha. Why did you say this out loud? But I'm glad I said it out loud. That means I got to keep going, right? That means somebody's watching. Somebody's always watching. So now I have to do it. And I love a good challenge. And so, yes, so if this was good for you, you learn some basic recruiting techniques so you can start doing it today. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like you start doing it today, walking in that thing. Walk it like you talk it. Walk it like you talk it. Go ahead and start walking in it. I believe in you. I think we can help more families. We can help more people if we start just sharing from our heart, sharing what we know for sure. If I shared with you a business opportunity that you could make extra money, would you watch it? If I did this, that's all you have to do. And if they say no, thank you, that's okay. On to the next one, on to the next one. Everyone is not going to be open. I think you think just because you ask, everyone has to say yes. No, ma'am. You're going to ask a lot of people. Just keep asking. Just keep asking. You know what ask means, right? Actively seeking knowledge, if they're open or not. Actively seeking knowledge. No, it's just next opportunity, on to the next one. So I'm excited for you. If you want more of this goodness, make sure you follow in the page. I love to share all of the goodness with you guys. And then, of course, tag 2 people, your business besties, your teams, and say, oh my gosh, we got to be over here because I don't want to be the best kept secret. I want to shorten your learning curve. Let's go. Karen in the building, Wilma in the building. Thank you so much for putting it in the chat. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, hashtag helpful. If you got value, hashtag helpful in the chat. And the best way that you can do it for me is to share. So I'll see your beautiful faces. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. I'll see you on the page because my computer's about to die. All right, Facebook, have a great day. Bam, 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 bam.